All right, I'm here with Coach Birkey in his third season at Olivet as a men's head basketball coach. How you doing today?
Doing well, thank you.
All right, well, do you want to start off by letting us and the other athletes know just kind of a little bit about yourself?
Yeah. So just quick note about my family. I've been married to my wife Ashley for a little over 9 years now. Then I have a 5 and 2 year old, both daughters. My oldest is Parker, and my youngest is Layla. Just about me. I grew up in Central Illinois, just south of Decatur, in a town called Mount Zion. It's about a 5,000, 6,000 population, small kind of farm town in Central Illinois. Spent most of my school age years there. My parents didn't continue to live there up until last November when they actually moved here to Bourbonnais, just to be closer to us and grandkids and things of that sort. But no, had a great experience in Mount Zion and still consider it home in a lot of ways. My wife actually is from there as well. Her family still lives nearby, but no, really enjoyed being from there. And actually, our program, our men's basketball program, has kind of a story or a lineage from Mount Zion. In fact, quite a few players. Coach Hodge actually was from Mount Zion, so pretty special place for our program. As far as growing up, obviously played basketball, and that was kind of my first love. I played a few other sports, soccer being one of those, and played some Little League. But no, really enjoy all sports and enjoy watching them if I don't get to play them.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Where did you end up going to college?
So I attended here at Olivet. I graduated in 2007 with a degree in business administration and sport management. And then in 2013, I earned my master's degree in organizational leadership. And again, my family has kind of a long story here. My dad was a 72 grad, my sister was a 1990 grad, and my brother was just a grad just a year before me in 2006. So.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Did you have any cool memories that you remember from here?
I think the one that might be unique is, so my junior year, I had a really good friend. He was my roommate. He was part of the communications department, and they actually had a month or so in the second semester that they filmed the dating game. And dating game is basically, it was a game show from, I think, the maybe 70s that they kind of recreated, and so I actually got asked to be on that, and it was a fun experience. But that's about as fun as it gets, I guess, for my 4 years here.
Yeah. What about as a coach? Do you have any cool memories as a coach or as an athlete?
So as an athlete, I don't have too many exciting moments, but my senior year in high school, we were playing a team in our league, our conference. They were ranked number 2 in the state. Senior night, maybe less than 10 seconds ago, I had a game-tying 3, and then we ended up winning the game in overtime. So that was a pretty fun and exciting memory for me as a player. And then as a coach, as of recently, obviously, in 2018, I coached I was a head coach. It was my first game. We actually hit a buzzer beater from Chris Green, who was a former player of ours and just spent 2 years as our GA, hit a buzzer beater from about 45 feet away. And so that was obviously exciting to win the game. And then last 2 years ago, we beat the University of Indianapolis at their place. And at that time, they were ranked in the top 25 in NCAA Division II. And we were up, I think, by 25 at one point in that game. So that was just a really exciting memory. And then just this past season was just one I'll never forget. We had such a special group, great senior class, the winningest team in our program's history, and then obviously the way it ended was something I'll never forget as well.
Yeah. Well, how about we'll switch gears a little bit. Could you tell me something that you have as like a hidden talent, something that we don't know, maybe your athletes don't know?
I don't know if it's. I guess it's a talent. And my wife actually helped me with this. She said, "You're a really good landscaper." I'm thinking, okay, I guess I dabble in that a little bit. And what it comes from is, so when I was in school here at Olivet, I spent 2 summers working for a landscaping company, and really kind of developed a love for it. And so, I mean, if you come to my house, you're not going to see all these elaborate designs and such, but I do enjoy spending time outside, especially in the summer, just taking care of it, taking pride in that area, and I've done some projects from here to there, so I really enjoy that.
Now there's a little thing here. You don't have to be as humble as you want to be, but if you're playing a game one-on-one against your GAs, How much do you think you win by?
Do I win by? I
Yeah,
don't know if
how
I'm
much
winning
you
the
win by?
game. I think at my age now, maybe years ago when I was a little younger and I was still playing some intramurals, I might have been able to. But I will say this: if I'm playing in a game of horse, I'm winning every time. And if I play my players, I'm winning in a game of horse every time. I still joke with our guys, and I think they think I'm joking, but I think I'm the best shooter on the floor when I get on there for practice, and that's one thing they'll never leave me. So, and from time to time we do some competitions after practice, and I throw myself in there. And you can ask some of the guys that have on the team now, and maybe some guys that have graduated, they've lost. So. That's one thing I'm not going to be very humble about, because I think I'm a pretty good shooter still. So
That's big time.
Yeah.
Do you have a go-to shot?
just a 3-pointer,
Just
you know, just a
three-pointer?
basic 3-pointer. It's obviously worth more than the 2, and you know, I never was known as someone who scored it off the bounce, or I never really attacked it because I wasn't the most athletic or quickest, but you know, I can knock down a 3 from here to there. So
I call it this or that.
okay,
Basically, you're just answering this or that.
okay.
So first off, I'm gonna start here with Coke or Pepsi.
Oh, Coke for sure.
Coke for sure. Do you call it soda or pop?
Mostly pop.
Mostly pop.
Yeah.
Okay. What about a pen or pencil? If you had a pen or pencil, would you use?
Oh, pen for sure. Black pen.
Black pen.
Black pen.
Okay.
.007 tip on that for sure.
Makes
a little
a
bit finer, a little bit finer point. All right.
Okay. What about heads or tails?
Probably heads.
Heads.
Probably heads. I don't know why, but I think it's.
Okay.
I don't know. It's probably not a very good answer, but you know,
Truth
I
or-
think I typically pick heads.
Heads.
Yeah.
Truth or dare?
Oh man. Probably a truth guy.
Truth.
I guess I can say I'm pretty honest. I don't know. I'm not sure I'm that daring in some cases. So
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So are you picky when it goes to toilet paper? Is it over or under?
oh,
You put it on
over
the
for
roll?
sure. Over for sure.
Over for sure.
Absolutely.
Okay. Then are you fold or crumple?
Probably crumple.
Crumple.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
No. Okay.
Doesn't matter.
Then are you like the 1,000 roll guy, or are you just like, you know?
Well, as of recently, we haven't had much of a choice, right? So my wife is probably a little more picky than I am, but I would say we're probably, I don't know, 2-ply or 3-ply, whatever it may be. So
Okay. Okay.
yeah.
All right. And I got a different game here. We're gonna get a little bit more serious in it. I call it tough talks. If you would, right here, I'm gonna give you C and D. Would you just read this as fast as you can for us?
Oh my. C. How many cookies could a good cook cook if a good cook could cook cookies? A good cook could cook as much cookies as a good cook who would cook cookies.
That's pretty good. That was a lot better.
A lot of cooks in there. D. Through 3 cheese trees, three fleas flew, while these fleas flew, Freezy Breeze blew. Freezy Breeze made these trees freeze. Freezy trees made these trees cheese freeze. That's what made these 3 fleas sneeze. I don't know what that means, but nonetheless.
I don't think anybody knows what
I
it
did.
means, but
I guess I did okay on that. I don't
That's
know.
pretty good.
Yeah.
Now, when I say these words, I want you to just fire off the first thing that comes to mind.
Okay.
All right? So first word, COVID-19.
Terrible.
2020,
It's gonna get better.
food,
I love it.
sports,
Part of my life, major part of my life.
okay? Nick Reed,
Awesome.
college,
A long time ago.
age,
Doesn't really matter.
okay? Let's go test,
I hope I studied.
parent,
It's very rewarding. Very rewarding.
music,
Enjoy it.
Awesome. All right. Well, thank you, Coach.
Yeah.
I appreciate you being
Yeah.
the first one on our Coach's Corner podcast.
Absolutely.
Is there anything else you'd like to say?
I'm appreciative that you guys are doing this, and I hope everyone enjoys.
Awesome. Thank you
Yeah.
so much.
Thank you.